Hey guys, before we get started, I want to say thank you very much for the support that my last video saw. I am humbled, overwhelmed, and flattered. Thank you very much. I wanted to talk about one thing real quick before we get going, and that's that subscribe button. YouTube measures the quality of a video by subscribers, likes, comments, and how long you watch the video for. So if you like my stuff at all, please hit that subscribe button. It obligates you to nothing. All it's going to do is whenever you come back to YouTube, you don't have to type in Captain Caleb TV to find it. You can click on my subscription, click on my page, you're there, done, easy. Oh, the difference a couple of weeks has made. It's 68, 70 degrees out here, very low wind, hopes are high, okay? And I think we need that right now. I think we need for people to get their hopes up, get their hopes high. A little bit different train of thought, positive thinking, and so that's what we're doing. We have high hopes, we're thinking positively, and we're gonna go find some Louisiana redfish. See over here? See those fish over there on that point? Mm-hmm. So guys, the biggest point of what we're doing here right now is this is the deep main channel. This is the main channel out of the marsh into one of the big bays or lakes or whatever you'd want to call it over here. Why I'm keying on it is because with the tide just rolling out of this marsh like this, these fish that are here are gonna pull up and they're gonna be ambushing whatever's coming out of these drains. And so what I really key on, there's one right there. What I really key on is, I missed him right. He's right here in front of us. What I really key on are the points where there's a lot of that current ripping around the point. The bait loses a little bit of its ability to maneuver, and so those fish will stage up right there and whack on them. Bet you $1 we go up here and sit down real quiet, smoke a couple off of that point right there, Daniel. Gotta slow the trolling motor way down and get quiet right here. There you go. Oh, Daniel got him a trout fish. Where's that little bitty red? There's a big one right here in front of us. Dude, that is a way over. That is actually a big old black drum. Look at that thing. Daniel just saw a redfish back popping out of the water right here. So we're gonna try to creep up on him. There, Daniel got him. Good job, Daniel. Daniel's doing all the work this morning, fellas. All of it. Love it. Atta boy.
Yep. Come on, baby.
Daniel's making me proud today, y'all. You caught a massive gar. That's what smoked Daniel. It's an alligator gar. There is an art to that. Alright guys, so what I'm doing here, there's a redfish. He's looking at me. He's been popping in and out of the grass. This water's pretty dirty, but every time he comes up, he's looking at me. So instead of trying to throw right in front of his face, I'm gonna throw past him. I'm gonna bring the lure up just beside him and then just kind of dance it past his face and see if I can get him to turn on it that way. Because if I go straight in front of him, there's a good chance I'm gonna spook him and turn him over. There he is. I had to tickle him. All right, we've been working on these all morning. They're crawling through thick grass, and we're having to throw weedless stuff at them. That's a pretty, look at the orange fins on that guy. Beautiful fish. Let me show you something real quick.
what I did, because they were being so skittish, is I actually went to this jig head with a little, it's got a little bitty spinner blade on it. And then I went to this DOA jerk shad, and the reason I did it, I didn't want the tail to be rippling and the spoon to be rippling and kind of counteracting each other. Plus it gives it a little bit of flash, a little bit of water movement, but not so much that these spooky fish, it turns them off. So this little DOA does great for us right now. There's one.
Yep.
Oh, this is my fish right here. Really? It's not getting down far enough. These fish don't like to come up. Son of a biscuit. There you go. Is it a gar or a redfish? Nice! Oh, Daniel showed me how it's done. Grab that net, Kelsey. There you go. Good job. So Daniel, I was messing with one over on the right side that I couldn't get to eat, and Daniel just sees one on the left and ninja attacks him. Doesn't say a word to anybody. Next thing I know, there's a big old redfish thrashing in the boat. Atta boy, Daniel. Move, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. So when they're, it doesn't make sense, but it seems like when they're on a negative bite, you don't slow the lure down and wait on them, if that makes sense. You want them to react instead of decide if they want to eat it or not. You want them to react.
And he was right there, and I just went, and then I reeled it right in front of him, and he turned on it, and I sped up, and he went bam.
So you see what I'm talking about not waiting on them? Daniel is absolutely killing me today. I think the title of this episode is Daniel Strikes Back. He's hunting. That dude was on the hunt. He was just swimming in circles, cruising, looking for it. I am absolutely in love with this DOA lure. I'm down its hill, but this thing on a weedless rig is plumb nasty. Super cool thing about DOA, being as how their main dudes are in Florida and South Padre, these things are designed for weedless. I mean, they are great. They've got this little slit right here for your hook to lay down in. Then they got the belly so your hook doesn't have to go through as much plastic to get to it. Awesome stuff. Brian and Ed and Mark are on it. Alright guys, I hope the audio is a lot better. I got a new setup from my buddy Bill over at Gulfstream Outdoors. He's got a YouTube channel if you want to go check it out. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Half of us are sitting at home watching YouTube because, oh, there you go. Because there is somewhat of a crisis going on out there. This little dude was trying to be sneaky, but he didn't get past us. Anyway, there's a bit of a crisis going on out there, and I hate to see all the panic and everything, and I hate to be one of the people. Woo, about fell off. I hate to be one of the people that is panicking, and I kind of go through waves. I get nervous, and then I talk myself out of it, and then I get nervous again, and then I talk myself out of it. But so you're a professional, huh? Oh, that's a pretty one. Give me a kiss, Steve. Give me a kiss, Steve. Huh? All right. But anyway, so whether you believe that the virus is super serious or not, or you believe that you know it's something to worry about, you got to realize that there's people out there that do need to worry about it. Just because some of us are in the age group that doesn't seem to be getting as affected as much doesn't mean that there's others that aren't. So all the stuff that I'm seeing on social media about the government's trying to control us and all this talk, I gotta be honest, I don't have a huge problem with the government trying to keep us out of big groups and out of spreading this stuff. Let's let it get shut down now, so that we can all go back to our normal lives a little bit sooner, right? But that's my thought on it. Now all the clearing the shelves at the grocery store and all that stuff, that's crazy, and frankly a bit selfish in my opinion. I have friends that can't get food for their babies because everything's getting cleared out. So maybe chill out on that part, but I don't have a problem in the world with the limiting the social gatherings. I mean, it is going to be a financial burden, but so is this COVID-19 spreading out amongst everybody too. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Feel free to comment in the comments down there and we'll talk about it, because I consider this a family and a community more so than just my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a thing. So that's just my thoughts on it. You know, don't panic, but don't feel like that you're being taken advantage of either. I mean, there is a real something going on. Just my personal thoughts on the matter. Hey, we caught a fish.
Yeah.
All right.
A little panic coming back up that tower.
Man, I almost fell off. I had 1 foot dangling. I was trying to say smart things and sound articulate while holding on to a rod and one-handed. Yeah, long story short, the footage almost got epic. There's one right here. Right here. Look. See the dark spot? Put it on. Wow. Watch out. Move your rod. Move your rod. Move your rod.
Oh, well, I was looking at something else.
Good job. All right. Saw this little fella cruising. Put it on his nose and he ate it. It's much better days over here in Louisiana. All right, so we're pulling up into this little pond right here. You can see by the mud streak that's coming out that the water's pulling out and kind of bottlenecking down in this mouth. So that would tell me that if there's fish in here, they're going to be towards the mouth of this entrance, waiting for whatever is going to come out. There's you can see kind of a little sandbar on the left of the ledge, so that's what we're going to hit at first. Yep, got a little baby. Your dad's on the thing. So the reason Daniel and I came back is our tournament's canceled because of this this corona bug that's going around. So we needed to come down here and get all of our stuff because we have tournaments to attend up around Houston, assuming that they keep going. So we had to come down here and get all of our stuff, and I've been at the fishing show and all that stuff lately. I really haven't got a chance to film and put something else out. So we wanted to spend a couple of days down here. One thing I forgot to mention on the last one, I've already forgot where I came from, guys, and that's the Bite Me podcast. So I know a lot of you guys know me and found me because of the Bite Me podcast, but if you haven't found the Bite Me podcast, it's Bite Me, a Texas saltwater fishing podcast. It's a good show. It's a lot of instructional, a lot of learning from very experienced guys on the water. Sometimes I'm even on there, but Scott and John, they do a really good job, and they have some other guests that have been on there. It's great. It's been over a year now. I think they're at 20,000 downloads a month, which should really say something about the quality of it. So if you have not found the Bite Me podcast, go give that a shot. But anyhow, so that's the update. That's what's going on. Our next episodes are going to be in Texas. Right around the corner is whenever the redfish are going to start schooling. So the videos are going to shift. We're going to be doing something different besides sight casting, and that's going to be fishing for schooling fish. It's great fun, and stick with me. We're going to have a good time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for my second episode. Please subscribe, and if you like it, like it. If you like it a little bit, subscribe. The more subscribers that my channel gets, the more YouTube helps me push it. More YouTube helps me push it, the better a chance I have of making a little money doing this. The more money I make doing this, the more things I can do for you guys. So it's a synergy there. So anyway, thanks for being here, and we're going to get gone.